He said, just wondering, um, how much do you think it will help you guys having Shador in there all week for practice if it works out that way? If he gets a chance to get those first team reps and get those starting reps and have a game plan for him, what kind of impact do you think that will have on his performance if he gets the start?
Yeah, I think it would help. Obviously getting reps with the ones and stuff like that. So I guess we'll just see how the week goes.
Mhm.
All right, next we'll go to Daryl. Can't hear you, Daryl.
Uh, Said, what'd you see from Shador and just what was it like, watching him operate? And obviously that's a tough spot to come in to make your NFL debut.
Yeah, he's a competitor. Obviously playing with him now was the first time, so that was cool. But I see him every day, see how he works and stuff like that, see how he prepares. So it was cool being out there with him and see him being a competitor. So it's good. Looking forward to it.
And you guys kind of be seem to be stuck in this like 17 points per game area here. Just what do you think needs to happen for you guys to kind of get past that on a regular basis and give you a better shot to win some of these games when you're scoring some more points?
We just have to be more consistent. I know I've been saying that, but just be more consistent on offense. And when the plays are there, we just got to make them.
All right, next we'll go to Scott.
He said, following up on that, I saw a quote from you yesterday that said it was embarrassing when you're talking about the offense not being able to support the defense. So just how do you deal with that? The fact that you guys haven't met your expectations and it's led to these losses.
Yeah, it's obviously disappointing because, like you said, we kind of just been stuck with the point situation. So we got to do better as an offense, all of us. Uh, get back, obviously, here today. Just hit it hard this week so we can score the amount of points because the defense is playing really well. Uh, obviously, we all know what Miles is doing and other guys. So we just got to do our job on offense.
And then there's been a lot of discussion about the reps, like the backup quarterback reps, right? Shador hasn't had any with the first team offense. Do you understand why it's structured like that, that the starter gets all of them and the backup just kind of has to figure it out?
No, that's coach's decision.
But is that how he's always been though? Right? That's not unusual this year. Yeah.
Coach's decision.
All right, thanks.
All right, Mary Kay, do you have another one?
Yeah, said I was just wondering, do you feel like, I mean, do you guys 100% still back Dylan Gabriel? If he gets back in there after this concussion, do you feel like there's so much more meat on the bone for you guys in the offense, especially with, Tommy calling the plays now?
Yeah, rather it's Dylan out there or Shador, we're gonna play hard. We're gonna do our jobs to execute, to help those guys out. So rather it's Dylan or Shador, it's the job for the other guys on the field to help those guys out and to make plays.
And so do you guys feel like this is something where you're all in lockstep together and there's no, division in the locker room about who anybody would want to play or anything like that?
No, I don't think there's any division.
Okay, thanks.
There's not division. I don't say think. There's not any division.
Got it. Thank you.
All right, next we'll go to Cam.
I said you kind of mentioned you seeing what Miles Garrett's doing and knowing how the defense is performing this season and wanting to do more to kind of match that production. Do you feel good about kind of where the communication is between your two units to make sure that tensions don't boil over? I know that there's not a divide in the quarterback thing, and there doesn't seem to be a divide in that regard. But do you feel good about how that conversation is going as you guys try to work things out on your side of the ball?
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate the teammates on the defensive side, still encouraging us. Um, like I said, it's no surprise. Offense, we just got to do our job.
All right, next we'll go to Spencer.
Hey, said obviously second week of Tommy calling plays. just what did you think in terms of his, another week under his belt, what he sort of drew up? I know the big play to you was, a nice kind of variation off of some of those screen passes you guys have run with Malachi, but just what did you think in terms of the vision that he kind of brought to the game plan this week?
Um, I thought it was good, you know. Like I said last week, regardless if it's Coach Stefanski or Tommy, calling plays, it's just our job as players to execute. But definitely, I thought it was cool. Obviously, I like the play coming to me, obviously, I like that. But yeah, I thought it was cool.
And then for this year at least, matched a season high in terms of yards yesterday. Just how do you feel, second game back from the injury, kind of getting back into the flow of things and contributing to this offense again?
How do I feel about it?
No, just how do you feel like, as you've kind of gotten back into the mix here and gotten yourself back healthy?
Yeah, just trying to go out there and, play my game, catch a ball when it's thrown to me, block, and just give effort. So that's what I've just been trying to be focused on.